Ocean Flower Island, China's $25 billion failure. Islands have always been interesting places for tourists, especially the remote ones with beautiful sandy beaches and unique things. Those countries that have their natural islands are really lucky. In contrast to them, countries that do not have islands but want to attract as many tourists as possible have started to build artificial islands. Sounds a little strange to you. Why? Anything can be built with a team of professionals and, of course, a big budget. The United Arab Emirates started building artificial islands a long time ago, and it can be said that it is doing well. But have you perhaps wondered which country managed to create the largest artificial island in the world? In China, that's right. The name of the island is Ocean Flower Island, also known as Haihua. It is 3 separate islands linked by a causeway, and it is shaped like a peony flower. It is an enormous artificial island off the north coast of Danzhou in Hainan province. The island earned the nickname Dubai of China because it is covering 800 hectares, 1,980 acres, and it is 1.5 times bigger than Dubai's Palm Island. We don't need to tell you that it was declared the largest man-made tourist island in the world. The project was built by the Evergrande Group, and it cost $25 billion. It was scheduled for completion in 2020 after 12 years of construction. The continuation of the video will follow in a few seconds. Until then, subscribe to our channel. It would mean a lot to us, and it would only take a few seconds of your time. Thank you. The central area, known as Ocean Flower Island No. 1, is designed as a self-contained holiday destination. Among the attractions are Fairyland, a fantasy-themed amusement park, and Snow Mountain, a water park. Futuristic buildings sit next to reproductions of historic cityscapes with an opera house, convention center, hot springs, a wedding manor, botanical gardens, and a marine aquarium adding to the mix. Duty-free shopping malls, 12 Michelin-starred restaurants, and luxury hotels, including a Hilton, are designed to appeal to China's growing middle class, with operators aiming to bring in 5.5 million visitors during the first year of operation, including 200,000 for the country's National Day. The project's No. 2 and No. 3 complexes are residential areas. According to a construction plan published by the Danzhou government in December 2019, the maximum total population of the 3 artificial islands was estimated at 204,900, while their permanent population was estimated at 115,800. That's quite a lot of people, isn't it? The project was listed by the Hainan provincial government as the top tourism project. The government said it conformed with the strategy to develop Hainan into an international tourism island and will greatly enhance the image and quality of coastal tourism in Hainan province. But there is always a but. Despite all the good features of the construction of this project, its completion, and the opening of the island to tourists and future residents, the project is still marked as a failure because the Ocean Flower Islands are still empty, without a single person. The project was approved by Zhang Qi, a local politician. Later, he was convicted of corruption. He was also accused of overruling environmental protection laws to permit construction. That way, it caused damage to coral reefs and oyster populations. The developer is the troubled Evergrande Group, the Chinese property company now struggling to pay an estimated $300 billion in liabilities. According to some estimates, they will declare bankruptcy late in 2022. Although not explicitly linked, the company's shares were briefly suspended from trading this week at the same time Evergrande was ordered to demolish 39 buildings on part of Ocean Flower. The partially completed apartment blocks, covering 435,000 square meters, are said to have given the go-ahead only after building permits were obtained illegally, with the company given 10 days to comply with a demolition order. Evergrande said it would actively communicate with authorities to resolve the issue. The developer added that the order has no impact on the rest of the development. The dispute has caused a cloud over what would otherwise be a triumph of Chinese architecture and engineering. And so, the project that should have been a worldwide boom was declared a failure. The buildings are empty without their residents, and the tourist attractions are empty because there are no tourists too. This is a true shame for China. For all its achievements, it seems to have failed this time. We hope that the situation surrounding this project will be resolved and that China will welcome the first tourists to its largest island. Would you like to be one of those tourists? What would you visit first? Don't be shy. Share your opinions or criticisms with us in the comments section. Drop a like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Soon we will be hanging out again and watch a new video, and until then, you can watch some of our older videos and remind yourself of other amazing projects around the world. Oh, and one more thing. If you haven't until now, then press the bell so you don't miss the next videos. Well guys, that's it for today. Have a great day and see you again soon.